Hello NRI friends, welcome to SBNRI, the next generation NRI banking. My name is Mohit, I am a CA by profession, CFA level 3, and in this video we will be discussing about the documents required for NRI in terms of investing in mutual funds in India. So let's just begin with it. In this video, we will cover the basic aspect of KYC, which is know your customer in terms of mutual fund, followed by the documents that are required for the KYC, and then we will discuss about the attestation or the IPV, which refers to the in-person verification. That is done for the verification purpose of the documents. So these are the topics we will be considering in the video. So KYC or know your customer. So actually we need to understand about KYC. So the mutual fund KYC for NRI is a basic online process that can be done seamlessly, and through this process you complete the requirements that is put up by the mutual fund providers, and you just submit the documents online and you have to send the hard copies via courier, and after that they are verified through the in-person verification, which is a process for verifying the documents that you send. So basically, where do you need to start? You can get the soft copies of the KYC forms online on the websites of the mutual fund companies, AMFI, CDSL, or the KRAs, which are the KYC registration agencies such as CAMS and CARVI. Now, once you get the form, you need to print out the form, fill it up, and you can then submit it along with the required documents online again. And you have to send the hard copies via courier, and then your IPV is followed, which we will be discussing further in the video. So the documents that are required in order for the mutual fund KYC for NRIs are the KYC form initially, which you will be downloading online. After that, you need to provide your identity proof, which can be your passport, PAN card, DL. You have to provide them with an address proof, which is mandatory in case of NRIs, and it should include both your correspondence as well as overseas address. It can be in form of electricity bill, bank statement, even the address on the passport would work. After that, you need to give them a recent photo of yours in passport size, a cancel check of your NRE or NRO account. In case you are a PIO or an OCI, you need to present the PIO and the OCI card. And in case if you are from Merchant Navy, then you need to present the Mariner's Declaration or the certified copy of the Continuous Discharge Certificate as well. Now, since you have provided all the documents to the respective KRAs or the mutual fund houses, now they need to verify that you have all the documents that you have provided in original under your possession. So the next step is directed to that very perspective, which is in terms of attestation or IPV, which is the in-person verification process. Now the purpose of both these things are the same. You can either go to the overseas branches of scheduled commercial banks that are registered in India, or you can visit the public notaries or the Indian Embassy Consulate General in the country where you are residing and get the documents attested by them, which will act as a proof that you have the original in your possession, or you can opt for an in-person verification process. Now what happens under this process is actually not very recently, in the earlier times, the NRIs were required to visit the offices themselves, and they have to get the verification done personally. But now what has happened, that you can set a time, and IPV can be done from your home on a video call through Skype or appear.in and or any other platform that they have considered. So you can just set a time for a video call with the agencies, and you can just carry on with the IPV. Now we have to keep one thing in mind, that only the following entities have the authorization to carry out the in-person verification process. So what are these particular entities? They are the KRAs, which is the KYC registration agencies, or the AMC, which is the asset management company in India as a mutual fund agent. It acts as an agent for mutual funds. The other mutual fund distributors or advisors, mutual funds registrar transfer agents like CAMS or CARVI, and the major agencies who have their mobile apps now for instant authentication through OTP or biometrics. So these are the entities who are allowed to go ahead with the IPV process. And the video call might include questions about the details that you filled in the form, and the application can be cancelled if any contradictions occur. So this is the basic purpose of the process initially, to verify that you have all the documents in your possession, all the original documents, and once this process is done, you can go ahead with the investment. And I guess that would be all for the video as well. Thank you so much for watching this one. We have more videos in line which will be targeted towards the questions that you have put up in our comments on our email ID and everywhere else. So we will be trying to address your queries and your doubts in the next videos that we'll be putting up. So please don't forget to like this one, share the video and subscribe to the channel, and wait for the next video. Thank you so much.